What is good, everyone? It is your favorite multi-cardboard selling producer.
Izoki.
We're gonna be reacting to and breaking down the musical production of BGYO Divine. My friends, my brothers, my dogs, all of the above. Words cannot express the excitement I am withholding inside of my soul right now. The last song that we reacted to / broke down the musical production of was Andito Lang. Without further ado, me, a music producer, don't believe me? Type my name in the YouTube search bar. Look at my channel, my friend. You will find your answers there. Breaking down the musical production side of this song and all of your favorite music, because I know that not a lot of you know much or anything at all about the musical production side of your favorite music. No worries, I got you. Here to break that all down for you in the simplest way possible, so you can connect with your favorite music on a deeper, more personal level. Also, here is a guide of the most common drum sounds used in all of music. That way you can know exactly what I am talking about whenever I am describing a certain sound pertaining to the song. That way you can learn so much more effectively. And if you have any questions, any concerns, you could simply come back to this guide, or of course comment down below. 3, 2, 1. Starting off with those funky guitar chords, filtered right now through this thing called a low pass filter. Giving it that filtered sound effect just for this intro. It just starts off the song in a cool way, you feel me? And those da-da-dang-dang-dang, da-da-dang-dang-dang, those are some simple strings being played really high up, but the melody that is playing with those strings is super catchy, giving me a Miami type of vibe. And that effect that you heard on the vocal before the song actually begins, that is a vocoder, but more specifically a talk box effect, giving it that super retro synth wave type of sound, taking us back to the 80s, 90s with Scarface. I'm not ready.
Yo, you think anyone's gonna show up? Putting it on the table. Oh, we got Tony the label. Oh, yeah. You're like an angel. Way that you look in his fader. 'Cause girl, you make me see the light. You take me for a ride and to the other side. It's like I see heaven.
Beautiful harmonies right there on the second part of the verse. When they picked up the pace a little bit, they know what they're doing. They started the song out with Mickey. You all know how I feel about Mickey. He just makes you feel cool. I feel cool right now, fool. Every time Mickey opens his mouth, I feel gangsta right now. Oh my goodness. What?
Putting it on the table. Oh, we got Tony the label. All in white, you're like an angel. Way that you look in his fader. 'Cause girl, you make me see the light. You take me for a ride and to the other side. It's like I see heaven.
The bass that is being used here, bass coming from a bass guitar, a super groovy bass line, making us feel the rhythm in our hearts, in our souls, in our bodies.
Take me for a ride and to the other side. It's like I see heaven in your eyes. I'm thinking God because you're mine. I love you more in every life. And you're mine.
Dun, 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 dun. Very simple, minimal strings being inserted right there at the end of the pattern, simply to transition into the next part of this section in a smooth way using those strings. The music production and their vocals are so well put together here. And not just the music, the vibe of the video as well is so colorful, so bright and uplifting, my friends. I love these, man.
It's like I see
That is a drum fill transitioning into the next section of the song in a smooth way.
heaven in your eyes. I'm thinking God because you're mine. I love you more in every life. And you're mine, all mine. You're so divine. You're so divine. Baby, you're so divine.
I gotta listen to that again. The same string sound that was introduced in the very beginning before the song even really began, those strings were put back in here for the chorus, perfectly following the melody of their vocals, combining the songwriting and production into one. They are so synchronized with the music. This is a sign of a true artist, my friends, because none of this sounds forced at all. It sounds so natural and so divine. I hear colors while listening to this. This is exuberating straight positivity, which is something that is missing in this world so much. And BGYO is delivering all the positivity we could ever need.
First, you can be the center of my universe. Down on my knees until it hurts. Too pretty to even be from this earth. 'Cause girl, you make me see the light. You take me for a ride and to the other side. It's like I see.
The sound that was added for this verse at the very beginning, playing those chords, is a simple Rhodes piano, also known as the electric piano. Gives such a lush, vibrant, colorful sound, perfectly allowing them to flow over and execute their message of positivity perfectly.
You can make a man wanna pray first. You can be the center of my universe. Down on my knees until it hurts. Too pretty to even be from this earth. 'Cause girl, you make me see the light.
The harmonies.
Take me for
JL, I love you, brother.
It's like I see heaven in your eyes. I'm thanking God because you're mine. I love you more than every night.
The bass line, it's a ruby.
Oh my, you're so divine. You're so divine. Baby, you're so
I love woman, but Mickey is one man that I love.
mine. Oh my, you're so divine. You're so divine. Baby, you're so divine. You're so divine. Baby, you're so divine. Counting my blessings, oh come on, no lessons. Prayers answered, no question. My only confession is you.
Akira's coming in with that soul right there, holding that run right there at the very end, all the way into the next section of the song, along with that trap drum switch up. The way Akira flowed over that switch up to holding that soulful run right here. Insane.
No question, my only confession is you.
Dun, dun, dun. Piano chords were added right there at the very end of the pattern to add more life, to accentuate the emotion of his vocals, perfectly transitioning into the next member in such a perfect, smooth way.
It's like I see heaven in your eyes.
Ooh.
I'm thanking God because you're mine. I love you more than every night. And you're mine. Oh mine. You're so divine.
A beautiful way to establish the feeling of tension. We all thought it was going to drop right away into the pre-chorus that we already have ingrained in our minds. Instead, they decided to do that pre-chorus over those super high piano chords, playing that once again super emotional but at the same time positive, loving chord progression, vocals and the piano only, establishing a feeling of love.
It's like I see heaven in your eyes.
This is beautiful.
I'm thanking God because you're mine. I love you more than every night. And you're mine. Oh mine. You're so divine. You're so divine. You're so divine.
My Mickey got all the women around him. I'm not crazy. You see what I mean, right? It makes perfect sense. All the fine women around him. I've proved my point.
Yeah, probably just gonna be a chill night.
The visuals are beautiful as well. The colors. BGYO, Divine. What does this get from me, my friends? Music production first, of course. They brought the disco, made us feel like we were in the 1980s, wearing colorful clothes. But sabes que, I'm pretty sure a majority of us weren't even born at that time, so what am I talking about? I don't know. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. Why? Because Mickey is a fine man. But in all seriousness, the selection of instruments, from that funky guitar, from that groovy bass line, from those strings playing that super catchy melody, perfectly following the melody of their vocals, combining the production and their vocals into one. Beautiful in every single way, shape, and form. There were two major drum patterns used in this song. Signature 4 on the floor, very common in disco, that dun 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 dun. Simple, gets you moving, perfect for this type of song. And of course, that trap drum switch up for Akira to perfectly flow over and give us that sense, that feeling of swag, you feel me? Make us feel cool, fool. Then going back to the disco, giving us the perfect world of both sensations for our ears, two different rhythms for our bodies. And the piano that was added in the second part of the song, so beautiful, and established such an incredible feeling of tension for the final chorus. The arrangement, little details here and there, perfect. Those little intricate details add so much more life to the overall song, to the overall soundscape, and turning it from a song into a sonic movie. And they did that perfectly, my friends. And that's only in the music production itself. Now onto their vocals, vocal performance, lyrics, songwriting, choreography. Sabes que video también, todo. I will not lie to you, my friends. This was so catchy beginning to end. The way Mickey started off the song, they knew what they were doing the second that Mickey started, instantly catching our attention, giving us that feeling, that sense of calm, laid back, but at the same time we feel cool, fool, you feel me? Then the way they transition from one another, giving us the best of both worlds, rap and melody, and of course those harmonies, which ends up being 3, not 2. I sound like a straight up buffoon right now, but I promise you I am a music producer. Okay? They all sounded so incredible. Mickey, of course, brought the swag, but then JL made us feel the emotion, made us feel the love in our hearts, in our souls, with that beautiful pre-chorus, with all of them harmonizing as well, turning their vocals into an instrument in themselves and accentuating the emotion of JL's pre-chorus. Then Jello and Nate sounding so beautiful, so vibrant in the chorus, making us feel like getting out of our seats. And sabes que, the reason I didn't get out of my seat as much is because I am sitting on a ball, okay? I bounce enough on this. But sabes que, if I didn't have this ball, I'd be standing up. I'll probably get naked or something, I don't know. But when that trap drum switch up came completely by surprise, and it was Akira's turn, I lost my mind. I didn't expect that to switch up at all the way that it did. I was vibing, you feel me? Then it came with the dong, 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 dong. Akira's flow was impeccable. That's right, impeccable. I have never used that word in my life in an actual sentence until now. But the way he flowed into that final run at the end of his verse was astonishing, was so smooth, so fluid that words cannot express my amazement how he was able to withhold that emotion, that soul, that power at the end of his verse, going on to the next pre-chorus. Beautiful in every single way, shape, and form from all of them. Their chemistry has improved so much, and we could tell not only from the song but from the video as well. They were just having so much fun doing what they love together, and it's simply beautiful to witness, because that is what the process of creating music is all about. Expressing yourself. Incredible from every single one of them. Cannot choose a favorite. It would be Mickey, but they all did equally incredible to me. BGYO, you 5 men, I love you all. And sabes que? Philippines, I love you también. I will never get tired of saying it. I love you. Every single one of you. Sabes que Mickey también. You a player. You a player. I aspire to be like you one day with a woman. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. More BGYO on the way. Absolutely. I'ma see you in the next one, okay? Much love. Izoki out.